What's up guys, MJ here back with Orlo Health, and in this video today I'm going to be talking about the 3 different experiences that I had with 3 different individuals and why, in my personal opinion, remember my personal opinion, alright? So you guys can take this advice with how you want it. But this is my experience with 3 different individuals, 3 different times that I tried to get fitness coaching to either build muscle, to get a bit better physique, and a show prep. All right, so I'm gonna be talking about in this video. Legally, there's nothing wrong with them that I'm gonna say, but in my personal opinion, I just think that this is the main reasons why I think fitness coaching is just a scam in and of itself. And watching this video, I'm gonna give you some tips on why you can realistically do this for much cheaper than overpaying, overpriced coaching. I'd say coach in general. And this is the dark side of fitness coaching. Here we go. Alright guys, MJ here with Orlo Health, and I am about to go over the dark side of these fitness coaches and the fitness industry partially. Alright, first up we have MitriFit here. I pulled up his website. Doesn't look like too much. This is just MitriFit, and the problem with this guy is I got him or whatever, and then something popped up right afterwards. He full on just wasn't answering. He told me he was going to give me my diet the same day, right after I paid. And then 5 hours later, he finally gives me it. I remember waiting in my friend's garage for the diet to go to the store to get the stuff, because I was ready. I literally sent him the payment through PayPal. I was waiting for him. He's like, all right, I'm gonna send you the diet. Just give me a second. And then second turned into 5 hours. The diet that he sent me was just a cookie cutter diet. He basically just copy and paste his diet, changes a few things to basically all of his clients. That's exactly what it is. The workouts from him were nothing special. It was just basically normal workouts that you would do in the gym. You could have looked him up on YouTube. And for the check-in, every single week, it was just 4 photos, relaxed poses, and that was nothing special either. He was just telling me like, oh, good job, keep it up. For like the month or 2 months that I had him, he full on just didn't really change anything. He just told me good job each week, and that was about it. I was pretty sick of it, so what did I do? What any intelligent and common sense person would say is just, all right, I'm done here. He's not a good coach. He doesn't truly really care about you. Yeah, and he had like 30 plus clients, charging him hundreds of dollars per month. And I was new to the fitness industry at the time. I was probably working out maybe 8 months at the time, and I wanted to get a coach to take it more serious. And that was just a huge letdown and just huge surprise to me that this is how it is. I mean, it should not be run like this. It's pretty much just being a scumbag at the end of the day. It looks like it from his smile too. But yeah, basically that's my experience with MitriFit. Never get him as a coach. Please do not. You'll be just basically throwing money in the trash. And not just only him, but people that are similar to him that just have a bunch of clients and don't care, because it really truly does make me feel sad, and it breaks my heart that there's people out here that don't know better, that just start into the gym and they want to take it serious, and then they go ahead and get a coach, and they're just wasting their money for a coach that not only doesn't care about them, that has too many clients to care about them, and 3, that doesn't take them serious as the person paying the client takes it as serious. So I was in this situation. Just a heads up, do not get one of these fitness coaches that are exactly like this. And the number one thing that really showed me this, because you might be like, MJ, what are you talking about? Where are you getting all this? This could just be a bunch of crap. Well, when I first tried to cancel the membership with him and didn't want him as my coach anymore, he thought it was a great idea to go ahead and try to sue me and take me to court, which makes 0 sense whatsoever. I'm not obligated or required to stay having him as my coach because there was no contract. So therefore he tried to take me to court. I basically stood up to him and I was like, okay, let's go to court then. My lawyers are stacked up. I didn't have any lawyers. But yeah, then he kind of just piped down, and I've never talked to him since. Very happy I didn't. And you can see in his videos, if you look him up, MitriFit, he's just very, very passive aggressive all the time. I don't know if it's the roids that he's taking or whatever it could be, whatever other problems he's going on with his life, which isn't any of my business. But I just truly think that that Mitri Fit is not a good coach, and he's 110% one of the many, many problems with the fitness industry, and 110% just there for the money. Right, next up here was my second coaching experience, Dylan McKenna. He is a pro bodybuilder. He has his pro card. This guy was a lot better than Mitri at first. Okay, he went ahead and he was basically just nonstop texting back and forth. That's a tactic that I've realized that they use to draw you in. So if you start talking to a coach and they start trying to like, oh, get on a call with me. Oh, they answering fast. They're asking questions. This is a tactic they use, what I've realized. But this guy, he was super, super fast responding. He even hopped on a call with me, and we even talked. All right, how I told him my goals, everything like that. It was like a 25, 30-minute call, and it really seemed like, oh, Dylan actually cares about me. And as soon as I sent him the money, he like a switch just flipped, and he said how he was going to Germany. And he couldn't answer. So he didn't answer me for... He said he couldn't answer me for 3 weeks. Okay, well, I just paid you the money, and then all of a sudden this is happening. This makes zero sense whatsoever. So basically, what did I do? What any person with common sense yet again would do? I basically wanted to get my money back. So filed a dispute for it. I ended up winning that. I fought it, and I won it. Got the money back. And this really just shows how, like, just scummy the fitness industry is, especially in my personal opinion, especially with just coaches out there. You can see that, oh, I see this person has a really, really decent physique. They must know what they're doing. You go ahead, you hire them, and needless to say, that's not the truth. Probably 85-90% of the time. I mean, half the time they're just gonna go on ChatGPT, search up a diet program, copy it, paste it into a Word doc, paste it into an Excel doc, and just send it to you. And yeah, before I even got him, I was just eating a normal diet like anybody, and then I'm obviously getting my protein in each day, making sure my fat's in the right spot, sugar too. I was tracking my calories and all that. But then as soon as I got him, he sent me a diet, and it was just chicken and rice 5 times a day. He's just trying to have me do chicken and rice when I'm not even prepping for a show. Like, what are you doing, Dylan? I don't know what you're thinking. You're kind of out of your mind. And don't get me wrong, obviously that can work, but where I was at with my lifestyle at the time, I didn't want to just be eating super clean. I wanted some other foods in there. So it's like, bro, like, I told him my goals, and he obviously he just threw those right out the window. It went in one ear and clearly went out the other, because he just had me eat chicken and rice. Oh, healthy fats. Let's have you eat dark chocolate, which is absolutely terrible. And, yeah, Dylan McKenna is just a terrible coach. Another person who you should not get, and this just proves, I said it once, I'll say it again in this video, if someone has a good physique, that does not mean what they're doing. That truly does not mean what they're doing. Half these people that have a good physique, yeah, they probably work hard, but they are not giving it 100%, and they have really, really good genetics. And yeah, the other thing that happened is he was not too happy when I canceled it, obviously, because it's a lot of money, and he basically posted on his Instagram story for all these people that I'm in the wrong, that he's the victim of this, and for them to go hate on me. So the first video that I posted, that was the most recent one, there's a bunch of people just hating on it in the comments, and I had to take that video down. But so that also happened a while ago, probably like a year and a half ago. And yeah, obviously he's mad because it's a lot of money that he's losing, and he's just there for the money. I think it was like $1,600, and you guys might be like, MJ, it seems like you're the problem. There's 2 different instances. There's no way that both of these times were their fault. It's definitely your fault. Well, you got to realize that if they're promoting something, I expect for everything to happen, and not just everything to happen, but for them to be able to send a simple text message back. He literally was leaving me undelivered for days on end and couldn't even answer. So if I'm paying someone $1,600, I expect them to answer within, at max, like 2 to 3 hours, right? I mean, if you're charging people that much, you should be a top tier coach, right? Well, clearly not. So he was mad about that, but I'm not just going to sit there and get bullied around, because, I mean, I work hard for my money. I'm sure you guys do watching this video as well, so don't be just throwing your money away. Yeah, no disrespect to Dylan or anything, but he was in the popular Gymshark era, with like 4 or 5 other dudes that were super lean at the time, so he gets a lot of praise from that. But I mean, it's kind of weird how when I filed a dispute for the $1,600 that he texted me back within a minute. I think it was under a minute. And it's just crazy how just money literally just changes people. That's my second experience with coaches, and on to my most recent one, the third and final one. All right, this is the third, final, and most recent one. Farm MD. He says his name is Dr. Tufik in his Instagram, but he's not a doctor at all. That should have been the first red flag, but it wasn't. So basically what happened with this, got him at the start of January because I'm prepping for a bodybuilding show June 21st. And I wanted to get a coach for it to prep me down, make me lean, and make me look good on stage. So hired him. First couple months of it were good. I can't lie. They were pretty decent. He seemed like he cared. And then third month hits. And he just absolutely is just out of his mind. He only does the check-ins and meal plans. He doesn't do workouts whatsoever. And I really realized that if you ask him a question, he answers, but he does not care. And then basically, I was paying him on the 19th of every single month. My show is on June 21st. So I basically hit him up. And I hit him up about a week ago, and I was like, yo, what's gonna happen? Because my show's on the 21st, and I only wanted you for my prep. I don't want you as my coach afterwards. And he's like, oh, well, you're gonna have to pay on the 19th again, otherwise I can't do anything, and we're done. And I was like, okay, so you mean to tell me you're gonna make me pay for a whole month for just 2 days? For 2 days of the show, of the most important part, the dehydration process, so then you can carb up and look good on stage. And he basically said yes. And I was like, okay, this is not going to work then. I'm not going to pay him for a whole nother month that I'm not going to use. I need him for 2 days. Tried to plea a deal with him saying, how can I just pay for those 2 days? He basically said no. So then I texted him the next day after I thought about this and I want to get rid of him. So sent him a text. Keep in mind, he always says that he cannot respond on Saturday or Sunday. If you send a text in the group chat, if you send a text to him, he has a group chat full of clients and just a group chat and just a chat of you. If you send one in either one of those, he will not answer, and an automated message pops up that says, it says like Farm MD can't answer or something on the weekends. And I send the message, hey man, this isn't gonna work out. I don't want you as my coach anymore for the prep. Please go ahead and cancel my cards, then I don't get charged for next month. He responds, no joke. The message popped up right under it within 30 seconds. It said done. And I was like, wait, this guy just said that he doesn't respond on weekends. So this just shows that he's just being lazy. He's probably just sitting in bed, and he was waiting for that text message because he knew that I didn't want to pay for the 2 days I didn't want to pay for the whole month for 2 days for the show. So this just shows how just scummy these people are, in my opinion. This one I really wouldn't even consider a relationship. It only happened for a couple months and I'm done with him, completely done. And my personal take on the fitness industry and fitness coaching especially is these people are out here for their money. They do not care about you whatsoever. I really highly recommend that if you guys do get a coach, say if you need one for a powerlifting meet or a bodybuilding show, those are the only two that you may need one. Get someone that's trusted, like a friend or somebody that you know that actually cares about your goals as much as you do. And all three of these guys, what they have in common is they do not care about your goals as much as you do, which that's not how it should be. But they should at least care about them a little bit since you're paying them. This is the exact reason why you guys should not get a fitness coach. And if you do, make sure to tread lightly and actually do your research. Like I said, this guy said he was a doctor and he's not even a certified doctor. So it's kind of false advertising on that. But I just think if you guys do end up getting a coach for anything, make sure that you guys do your research. Make sure that it's money well spent and that the coach is actually a good coach. You're paying them to work for you, so what you can do is what I personally would tell you guys to do is go ahead, check their followers on Instagram, check who they're following. Half of those people are their clients. You can go ahead and hit them up and just send a text like, hey, how is this coach? and then they'll probably tell you. At the end of the day, you don't need a coach unless you're doing a bodybuilding show or a powerlifting show, powerlifting meet. That's my personal opinion. The only time that you'll ever need a coach is if you're doing a show or a meet for powerlifting or bodybuilding. Any other time, you really don't need one. You could, for your own sake, you could literally just chat GPT everything. Get a coach on there. You could just say, hey, name this coach this, and then just have it create a workout plan, a diet, and tell you what to do for everything. I understand that some people really truly like having a coach, either to say they like having a coach, maybe for reassurance, maybe to feel better about themselves, or like boost their like just themselves in general. But if you guys are getting a fitness coach, make sure you're getting what you're paying for. Remember, these people are working for you, right? So if I'm paying for something, I want to make sure that I'm getting everything that I paid for. That's just how I like to do it. If you guys are getting a coach, make sure you're getting everything you're paying for. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard for a coach to say, like ask you questions, or you saying, hey, can you change the diet, the workouts, maybe even change this or this, whatever it could be. Maybe even hop on a call once in a while. That should not be the biggest of deals. I mean, let's be honest, a lot of these people have good physiques, and they kind of, I'd say, abuse that and just use that to their advantage to take people's money when they don't even know what they're doing. Like half these people, not saying you need a certification because you don't, but like if you don't see a certification, I would just ask some questions, kind of like pick their brain a bit to see if they really know what they're talking about. But yeah, this is going to be a wrap on this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope most importantly you guys learned from this that you do not need a fitness coach. You do not need one. You can use ChatGPT and other resources to really help you with your goals. For instance, you guys can use Jeff Nippard, Greg Doucette, any professional bodybuilder, any IFBB pro, and you can use TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, ChatGPT, anything, and it's all gonna already be out there. I see many meal, like just day in the life, what people eat for their meals. You can even watch those videos and implement it into your own diet, especially if they're a pro bodybuilder. They have to know what they're doing to become a pro bodybuilder. So there's a bunch of resources out there that you don't have to pay for and are perfectly free. Just to make this clear, I do not hate Nitri, Dylan, or PharmMD. Legally, they did not do anything wrong whatsoever, but in my opinion, it's a little sketchy what they did, and just don't hire these guys or any other fitness coaches that are along these lines or have these signs. Just figured I'd make a video like this for you guys to bring a light on the dark side of the fitness industry with my experiences. This is MJ with Orlo Health. This is going to be on the end of this one. Don't forget to check out the shorts. Last video I posted. Going to be making a video pretty soon here of how the prep's going. I'm currently 11 weeks in out of 20, and June's coming up very quickly, June 21st. But I hope this video helps. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, drop a comment if you feel like it. MJ with Orlo Health. Peace.